What is up, everyone? Check this out. Boruto 2 Blue Vortex Chapter 21 is currently out, and boy, we got a review for you. So, currently, Sarada has unlocked our Mongiko Sharingan. A Sharingan which is connected to her past and to her lineage, alright? So, I'm gonna try to enunciate this word here, and my pronunciation is probably gonna be crazy. I'm not that big into Shinto mythology, so a lot of this stuff I don't know. Okay, so it's either called, and this is the Mangika Sharingan I'm trying to pronounce here, uh, Ohiram or Ohiram. All right, it could be something else. Again, I could be wrong. And there's a cliff note here before I get into the chapter on what this is and what Ohiram was. The note says, Ohiram is an alternate name for Amaterasu. Ooh, the sun goddess and the chief deity of the Shinto pantheon. So, for those people that don't know, and if you've been living under a rock, Amaterasu is well known in Naruto. We have Sarada's dad, Sasuke, using it. Sarada's uncle, who we initially saw it from, Itachi, by the way, one of my favorite characters, love him, uses it, which drains a lot of his chakra, by the way. And you're gonna see the same thing happen to Sarada in this chapter if you haven't looked at it yet. And possibly, because if you're talking about lineage here, possibly her grandfather, if we want to count his Mangiko to be canon. I'm probably gonna say it is, man. But the reason I'm saying it is lineage is because, of course, you see all of those three or possibly four characters using the Amaterasu. But we also know from Shishui, his grandfather uses the same powers as he did, and possibly Obito is also connected to Shishui as well. I could be wrong on this, but hey, take it with a grain of salt. All right, so we get into the chapter, and the chapter starts off with class rep Sumire speaking to Sarada, and they're speaking, they're doing a flashback, and Sarada's now she's in a bind right now, right? Where she's about to be, she has no other choice but to use a Mongiko. So she goes, you know how Naruto is. You go to a whole flashback talking about, she starts speaking about how her feelings was basically bottled up and suppressed about Boruto. And if we know Uchihas, they always their powers are connected to their love or hatred towards something, and that's how they actually get to a higher level. So she speaks about how she's been focused on becoming Hokage, and basically her feelings towards Boruto was never expressed. She knows that class rep. So class rep asks her, "How do you feel about other girls basically have feelings towards Boruto?" And I'm paraphrasing here. Please read the chapter to fully get a grasp of what's going on. And now, class rep, she admits she likes Boruto, and boom, Sharingan right there. And if we know from the second Hokage's words, how they Uchiha loves differently, and they elevate themselves. And he studied a lot of Uchihas, by the way. And by me, my understanding of studied for the second Hokage means he probably did some experiments on their body, i.e., Orochimaru. He was the Orochimaru of their days. Let's be honest now. Let's be honest, man. But anyway, so so Sarda lets out this one gravity well, right? What I thought was a gravity well. This Amaterasu looking flame, one of them, and she's currently fighting the Shinki Shinju, who's called Ryu. Ryu sees it, along with a claw grime there, sees it. By the way, all of this is connected to Jorah, by the way, who's looking, he's probably sipping some wine or something on the cube over there. He's like laughing. To him, this is like a movie. But but Ryu sees it, He sees one, then he sees another, and he said, "Oh, I see." So he's thinking it's two orbs. By the way, his iron sand is being like sucked away or slapped away by these black orbs. Then he looks carefully and he looks around him, and it's actually four of these orbs that's surrounding him. He then is lift up, so he creates the orbs create this gravity space that allows them to fly. Here we go. Here we go. Are we getting into the Dragon Ball era right now? We already know a couple people that can fly. I love it. This is beautiful. Let it be known. Sarada can fly. So now she has the power to control. And as you can see, if you look carefully at this chapter here, you see arrows, the arrows pointing around to show the dimensions and how what's going on. And she can control who is sucked in and who's controlled by this gravity that this artificial gravity that she's created. Now you see Ryu. Some people say Ryu. I'm old school. I like saying Ryu. Ryu and Sarada being sucked up, not sucked up, actually flying in the air. Uh, Mitsuki's there and he notices it and he says, "Oh, she has the ability to control who this affects." One of the gravity orbs, boom, automatically destroys Ryu. Ryu's finished. His thorn bulb is there. Jorah sees it, and then you have people like Ada looking at this fight. You have Kashin Koji looking. Kashin Koji's looking at himself. Oh, she's finally awoken it. Oh, I think that might be Jorah that said she's finally awoken it. So this is a premonition that Kashin Koji have seen. By the way, then it cuts back to Kashin Koji being asked a question by Boruto. Hey, is there a way for her to have unlocked this power without anyone else, by any other means or anyone dying? And he told Boruto because Boruto really wants to get into the fight. He wants to be there. He told him put it this way, if you've gotten there, she wouldn't have unlocked that. And Jorah is looking. He's connected through the clog line and all the Shinjus, and he can see. They use the Rinnegan. So the Rinnegan is connected, right? For those people that OG Naruto that remember Pain, love that episode. Naruto fought Pain. That's probably my best episode. One of my top 3 episodes, and top 3 episodes of them all. And he tells him that Jorah can see what's going on in the battlefield, and if you get there in seconds, he can grab you up and kill you because he wants to kill you. So just like Itachi, Sasuke before he got his buff, using this Amaterasu or Ohiram sucks a lot of chakra, and she instantly faints. She passes out. She goes unconscious. Mitsuki sees it and said, "Oh, unconscious." And for those people that read like light novels and stuff like this, you remember when you remember Itachi's girlfriend. What's her name? Oh God, I can't remember. Itachi's girlfriend, who's just like Sarada, is a half Uchiha. When she uses her Sharingan, she faints as well. All right, she faints as well. So this power is a lot for her. It's a lot. She's gonna probably need another buff in order to be using this, because you're gonna need to spam this at the end of this show. That's just how this show works. She's gonna need to spam this at the end of the show. By the way, FYI, this is just one eye. This is just one ability one. If you notice, introverted is the left eye. But it's really her right eye is using this, right? This is just one eye, so we've only seen one ability. So we're still waiting on that ability where we think that she actually can, the ability to resist Ada's omnipotence. She speaks about Ada as well. She says she knows, this is in the flashback, she knows whatever's happening has a connection to Ada, which is beautiful. I love that she's doing this, man. But this is the episode. No, wait, sorry. There's one more thing. Even though he was warned, Boruto still popped up. He popped up and instantly destroyed Moegi Senju. Instantly shreds her with his sword. Oh my God, Boruto he has impressed me so much. I love that the show is running like this, and I hope when they actually animate it again, no, none of these fillers. These fillers, man, it killed Boruto so much, and they lost a lot of viewers. I think they should go with this and less fillers. Yes, some fillers, but less fillers. All right. But anyway, that was the episode. Currently, Joris said when Boruto showed up, he said, "Oh, he showed up." So now he's about to get into the fight as well, or probably Boruto is probably gonna instant transmission. Sorry, wrong anime. He's probably gonna get everybody out of there. Um, but I hope this is gonna be the beginning of Sarada's mighty power, and we want to see more. More we want to see. Before we go though, I do have a nice, beautiful anime done by this TikToker on this scene, the same scene I have here, and we go here. Here we go. I love this, man, and the names right here. If for those people that haven't seen it, yeah. But thank y'all for watching. This is my first of many reviews. Thank you all for looking. I probably missed some things, but yeah, go ahead, check out chapter 21, Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, and subscribe if you haven't already. Have a good day, y'all.